Aarav, a young and curious boy, stands in front of a traditional sweet shop in a lively marketplace. The shop is filled with trays of golden laddus and other delicious sweets. The elderly shopkeeper, Mr. Sharma, is busy serving customers. Aarav looks at the laddus with temptation, slowly reaching out to take one while no one is watching. Aarav goes to school casually. His teacher, Ms. Mira, asks the students, "What is honesty?" Aarav, however, looks nervous and thoughtful, recalling the laddu he secretly took from the shop. The golden evening sun bathes the village in a warm glow as Aarav walks home from school, his bag slung over his shoulder. His mind is restless, replaying Ms. Mira's question over and over. The words echo in his head, making him feel uneasy. He remembers how his classmates confidently answered, while he remained silent, guilt weighing heavy on his heart. Honesty means always telling the truth. Honest people are respected by everyone. Aarav sighs, kicking a small stone on the dusty path. He knows the truth. He had taken the laddu from Mr. Sharma's shop without permission. He hadn't paid for it. He had stolen. Aarav pace slows as he nears the bustling marketplace. The sweet aroma of fresh laddus drifts through the air, reminding him of his mistake. Aarav looks up and sees Mr. Sharma's shop, its wooden counter lined with golden sweets. The old shopkeeper is busy arranging trays, chatting with customers. Aarav swallows hard. "I have to tell the truth," he thinks. It's the right thing to do. Summoning all his courage, Aarav steps forward and clears his throat. "Uncle, I need to tell you something." Mr. Sharma looks up, his kind eyes studying the boy's nervous face. "What is it, kid?" he asks gently. Aarav hesitates, then takes a deep breath. "Yesterday, I took a laddu from your shop without asking. I didn't pay for it. I know it was wrong. I feel really bad. I'm sorry." For a moment, there is silence. A few villagers nearby pause and glance at the boy. Aarav lowers his head, expecting scolding or anger. But instead, Mr. Sharma's face softens into a smile. "It takes a lot of courage to admit a mistake," Mr. Sharma says, placing a gentle hand on Aarav's shoulder. "You have learned an important lesson today. That's more valuable than anything." Sharma smiles warmly and places a fresh laddu in Aarav's hand as an appreciation for being honest. Aarav looks surprised and happy, realizing the value of honesty. Aarav looks up, surprised. The guilt that had been weighing him down suddenly feels lighter. The villagers nod in approval and clap their hands. Aarav walks home with a light heart, still holding the laddu. As Aarav enters the home, his mother notices him and asks, "Aarav, you're late today. What happened?" Aarav begins telling her everything. The laddu he had taken, the guilt he felt, Mira's question about honesty troubled him, and how he finally gathered the courage to confess to Mr. Miss Sharma. As he speaks, his mother listens carefully, her eyes filled with warmth and admiration. After listening to Aarav, his mother says, "I am so proud of you, my son. Admitting a mistake is not easy, but you chose the right path. That is what makes you a good person." Aarav feels a sense of peace and pride. He takes a small bite of the laddu, savoring not just its sweetness but the lesson he learned today. From that day on, he promises himself to always be honest, knowing that truth is not just about words, it is about character.